Hi there, it's Benjamin again. Just doing a quickie here to give you an update on the 934, which I'm building in the Jägermeister decals. I haven't got a whole lot done as I would have liked to, but what I've got done, I've done I think pretty well. Also, I've been using a new thing which came literally a couple of days ago. Never used it before, but it's this stuff. It's liquid latex by Mr. Hobby. It says here Mr. Masking Sol Neo, and I used it today on my 934, and it's quite nice. This stuff is really great. Can't say enough. I may even try doing it on using that stuff on one of my resin models when I get around to doing one, which hopefully will be later this year. When I do, I'll let you know here on this blogs. Anyway, I've been doing these tyres. I'll put it in a little closer, and all I did mainly on this is coat the chrome part with the liquid latex and then spray in the middle there a clear yellow, and then I put the silver and charcoal on. They're not fully neat yet, but initially there. Also, I'll show you where I've got to on the chassis. As you can see on the chassis, the front suspension, as for want of a better word, is done. The back is nearly done. The engine here, which I commented about, was a little bit tricky, a tiny little bit tricky to paint, but it wasn't impossible to do. Also, the body. Now, is the body. If you can see close enough, you might just be able to check out the photo etch parts here. They weren't too hard to actually put in. The only problem was the seam lines going down the front here on the fenders or front part of the body. They were a nightmare to get rid of, an absolute nightmare. So in the end, I just plumbed, forgot about trying to sand them down, and I used some filler. This is from Vallejo. It's a plastic putty, so it's safe plastic parts. Also resin and other things like that. I used that, left it to dry for at least a day. Don't force dry it, for God's sake, because it just cracks. And then I rub down the usual way I do, which is a 240, then a 400, 600, going all the way up to 1000 grit, and it worked pretty nice. Also, I've got a few other parts done. The rear grille, the grille that goes on the actual spoiler, dashboard, and the 2 air intakes. Now, same with these air intakes and also the chassis. I have actually used that gloss orange from Plasticoat, and it is really nicely done. It comes up really nice, and the thing with the chassis here, as you can see, if I get just the right angle, it's really nice and glossy, really nicely glossed over there. I didn't put any primer down on it, and I just put down 4 coats. I put 2 medium coats and 2 very light coats of orange, and it seems to come up very well. And it's bloody tough, really tough, because when I did it and it dried off, I actually dropped it on the floor and I thought, oh god, I've chipped the paint. I didn't chip the paint at all. So that's a great one there. I can't recommend that plastic coat stuff enough. I will be also using it again on the 911 GT when I get around to doing that. Also, in addition to that, I've done the tub, as I call it, or the internal part of the car. All I will say is that this car is dragging a little bit. I would like to be a little further along, but them's the brakes. I mean, I've had to work a hell of a lot of time overtime in the recent days since I last did a blog, and I seem to be getting a little bit of progress done now. I mean, most of the chassis, ding ding, I actually did today. So, and I thought I'd better show you this. On the front of it, you might just be able to pick up the photo etch parts on the front. It's not, I can't really get it into a position, but it's certainly there. You just pick up the front grille, also the side grille there, and the side grille on the other. I'm actually loving these photo etch parts. I'm really liking them. I may even consider doing other model kits with more photo etch parts, merely because they're great. I never thought to enjoy having a model kit with photo etch parts, because every time I look at the photo etch parts I'm going, oh my god, you know, is it going to be a nightmare? But no, they're actually a lot of fun. I mean, I know this is one of the simpler kits with the photo etch parts, but even so, it really boosts up your confidence immensely boosts your confidence up. So I'm going to probably do a few more kits with photo etch parts as I go along with these posts, video blogs, whatever they're called. I don't care really. I'm enjoying doing them as well. So the progress on the Porsche is, strictly speaking, if I show you the instructions, I'm up to about here, stage number 3, strictly speaking. So, like I say, I'll be getting back to you once I've done a bit more work. Hopefully I will have this body kit sprayed by then, and because I don't really want to leave this one hanging too long. I also got another project which I've started, but I'm about halfway through, which I'll put on as a second blog, as another blog later on, because this is purely the Porsche today. Overall, so far, my review and comment on this car is I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying building it. I think it's a fantastic buy so far. I haven't really come across any nightmares. I think it's a good buy. So if you haven't bought this kit and you want to buy it, I can highly recommend it. I think it's a great little model. It's a great little buy. It's not particularly tricky. It doesn't come with many parts. If you're wanting to do something with photo etch parts, which I personally haven't done many of, it'll certainly boost your confidence up to try using them again. So here's to the next blog, which hopefully I will have the body actually sprayed in orange. If not, then obviously it's going to be bad weather. Not much I can do about that. So here's for the next time. Hope you enjoyed this vlog.